Good evening, people. Welcome to United View, and we are breaking news from what we're hearing. Officially confirmed. Unfortunately, Denis Law has passed away. The famous Denis Law has passed away in a really, really sad evening. A really, really sad evening for football. A really, really sad evening for Manchester United fans and football fans around the world, to be honest with you. A really, really sad day. He's passed away. There's a couple of statements. There's one from the Law family and there's one from Manchester United as well. I'm going to read those out in just 2 seconds. But Denis Law has passed away at the age of 84. And the statements are as follows. This is a statement from Denis Law's family. And they say, "It is with a heavy heart that we tell you our father Denis Law has sadly passed away. He fought a tough battle, but finally he is now at peace. We would like to thank everyone who contributed to his well-being and care, past and much more recently. We know how much people supported and loved him, and that love was always appreciated and made a difference. Thank you." Manchester United have added a statement also, and that reads as follows. "Everyone at Manchester United is mourning the loss of Denis Law, the king of the Stretford End, who has passed away aged 84. With 237 goals in 404 appearances, he will always be celebrated as one of the club's greatest and most beloved players, the ultimate goal scorer. His flair, spirit, and love for the game made him the hero of a generation. Our deepest condolences go out to Denis's family and many friends. His memory will live forever." Really, really sad. And you think I know here on the channel we have a lot of younger viewers, and obviously, of course, Denis Law was way before my time. But when you read your history, when you understand the DNA of our football club, you understand just how significant players like Denis Law are and how ingrained they are in the fabric of our football club. He forms one part of the trio of the Trinity. You know, a show that we have here on United View for that very reason, that the Trinity, the statue that is outside the front of Old Trafford, in front of the East Stand, and it's a really sad day. It's a really, really sad day, and Denis Law, George Best, and Bobby Charlton, that is the Trinity of Manchester United. It is those three players that encapsulate just what foundations Manchester United was built upon. They are our greatest players ever. And Denis Law was in that. He's the third highest Manchester United goal scorer behind, obviously, Sir Bobby Charlton, God rest his soul, and Wayne Rooney. But a very, very sad time. And if you're, of a younger generation and you hear these names and you hear the names, but you're not quite sure what they've done. We've all got YouTube. We've all got books and documentaries and all these types of things. It's very important, guys, that if you're not sure exactly what Denis Law did for this football club, then make sure you go and check it out. He'll be very, very sorely missed, and he's the last living member of that Trinity. Obviously George Best and Sir Bobby Charlton not too long ago. He passed away, but the last living member of the Trinity as well. So a really, really sad day for the club. Just to give you guys a little bit more about his stats and the things that he did. He made his name at Manchester United. Of course, he had a spell at Torino before, and Huddersfield, but he really made his name at Manchester United. He was European Footballer of the Year in 1964 before collecting his first winners' medal in 1965 and finished the season as the First Division's top scorer. He also was part of the side that won that famous European Cup in 1968. Of course, 10 years after the Busby Babes, 10 years after the Munich air disaster, the squad was rebuilt. So Matt Busby came back to the football club and rebuilt this football club. And he was a big part of that, Denis Law. And when we were the first British team to win the European Cup, because we were the first British team to start going abroad and facing these teams, as Sir Matt Busby laid down those principles of, if we want to claim we're the best in Europe and the best in the world, but definitely Europe, we have to play these teams. And he was the one who was very pivotal in pushing Manchester United as the first British team to play in European competition, or I believe English team. Could be British, could be English, could be both. But I do know he was very, very pivotal in that. And it's a very, very sad day. A very, very sad day for football, a very sad day for our club. And of course, the club will be in mourning. There's a game on Sunday, of course, at Old Trafford against Brighton, and I'm sure that the tributes will fly in. I'm sure there will be a moment's silence or a moments of applause, and we will be marking the life and the career of a true United great, a true Manchester United great, as well as a football great. The last living member of the Trinity, Denis Law, has passed away at the age of 84. Our thoughts are with his friends, his family, and his loved ones at this difficult time as our football club have lost a true hero. Guys, thank you for watching. Take care.